All right, we're live?
Yeah, I think we're live.
Yes, we are live. Here with another Olympian. If you didn't see my video yesterday with Tora Bright, two-time Olympian, one-time Olympian, Salt Lake, right?
Just one.
Yeah, just one.
Enough.
But he also skied for the national Italian team,
for Italy.
Right?
Yeah,
for Italy.
many years.
And now?
And today
Today?
with Dr. Pompa.
All right, today was revenge. So before we get to his fasting experience, what was today about for you?
Today was a revenge because he took me out mountain biking this summer, and I hated it because I couldn't keep up, and I felt like I was very old and out of shape, and today was a revenge on cross-country skis.
I'll tell you, he had revenge today, okay? I was dying after this guy. I mean, he was going, well, I mean, he was in the Olympics for this sport, but yeah, you kicked my tail today pretty hard. So revenge was had. I will give him revenge, but
we're even.
We're even. Okay, good. Now, fasting experience. You know, Marcus, I have to say, coming from Italy, when I told you many days I only eat one meal a day, you were like, that's the way I grew up. I mean, espressos during the day. Tell us about that experience. This is intermittent fasting.
I mean, unless you're training for anything in particular. I mean, in regular life, I think for me, for us in Italy, is a small coffee or espresso kind of all day, and then you have a larger meal. And because the meal is also to put your body in with nutrition, but also to be together. So usually you want to stay at the dinner table a little longer.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, when we have dinner with Marco, it can be 3 hour, typically is 3 hour meals. But okay, so Marcus, fasting, tell them about your experience with fasting. Tell them about day one, day two.
Oh, you know, I did it this summer, and it changed my life, really. I kept hearing it from doctor here, and I did not really believe him that much at the beginning. But then I tried it, and the first day was kind of easy. I mean, at the end of the day, you start getting a little hungry. Second day was really mission impossible. I did not see how it was possible to keep going not even like 1 more hour. But somehow I got through the second day, and all of a sudden, mid-morning the third day, I felt like my body almost told me, okay, I don't care, I don't need it. You don't want to give me food, I'll take care of myself. And from there, you start feeling light and energy and fun. And fourth day, I went and play 18 holes of golf. And the fifth day, I called them because I wanted to go mountain biking, or I told them like I can keep going for another 20 days. So if you can get through that second day, and my suggestion is just keep busy. Keep busy with stuff, with tasks. Go build a tree house for your kids, and you'll see that by the third day, you're awesome. And
yeah, I mean, the third day for him, admittedly, typically that doesn't happen until people to the fourth day. But him intermittent fasting a lot, just eating that one big meal, really set you up for success. You were able to get into a fat burning mode very quickly. One of the things I'm going to teach you is how to monitor your glucose and ketones. So Keto Mojo, Keto-Mojo, if you get one of those units, it's not necessary for the fast, but definitely will help me help you. And by the way, also look for on this page, look for the group. Enter the group only if you're committed to the fast January 2nd. So then enter the group. It says Fasting for a Purpose. And click into that, and that's the group where we're going to answer all of the questions. But only enter that group if you're definitely going to be fasting. But so anyways, one of the things that we look for is when you're fat adapted, your glucose during the fast will drop. And I always get emails going, my glucose is in the 40s, oh my gosh, am I going to be okay? My next question is, what are your ketones? Because you're fat adapted, you started producing a lot of ketones fast day 3, and you felt good.
Yeah, I felt awesome. And and if you feel like a little weak, you just sit down, get a glass of water for a few minutes, and when you get up, you're good to go. So I really recommend it. I mean, I was not a believer, and after I've done it, I know I want to do it at least once a year, and it's something that really changed my life. So
yeah, Marco's a very healthy guy. And, once a year, even for the healthiest person, is transforming. Tell about your wife's experience, because she's now fasted. She's like oh my God, she's a fasting expert at this point. It really transformed her.
She got in it, and she just did the first time, I think it was 8 days, and the second time 12 days in the span of 6 months. And for her was to, I think, really find herself and understanding her body, understanding what she can do and what she cannot do. And now, I mean, I look at her like she's my hero. I mean, she's done it 12 days without, and she's managed a restaurant. She's worked every night until midnight or 1 o'clock, and she had 2 kids to take care of it. So, I mean, she's Wonder Woman, but an inspiration for me. And I know if you guys do it, or everybody that will finish it, you'll feel proud about yourself too.
You know, one of the things that happened too to her, and this is going to happen, I always say that one fast, amazing things happen, but each fast you get healthier, and that's what happened with her. Each fast it got easier and easier and easier.
Absolutely.
And each fast, like, more things transformed and healed. And so you're starting with one. I mean, this is where you start, you know, no doubt about it.
And my personal, not a doctor suggestion, because you're only going to be able to have water. I hate water. I don't like water. Water gets me rusted. So just pick a water that you love, because that was my trick. I went out and found a water that I really could drink and I liked, and so made it a lot easier. So just go pick a bottle of water that you love.
That's a good point, actually, because people ask me what water. I said, look, make sure it's a clean water.
Yeah.
You know, RO, distilled, or a bottled water that you like and trust, right? Whether it's Voss, Smart Water,
whatever.
You know, I mean, they all do have a different taste, so find one you like.
They have a different taste. Just find the one that you like, that you can drink very easy, that you enjoy drinking. Because if you don't enjoy even drinking that glass of water, then, you know, that week is going to be very tough.
You know, one of the things, and this is a tip for some people that get a little nauseous or have a lot of hunger during the fast, sipping hot water throughout the day is actually a Chinese thing. But it curbs the appetite, takes the nausea away, and it mixes it up. I mean, it really does. So there's another tip. I got to embarrass him a little bit, because, I mean, not only was he on the national Italian ski team, in the Olympics, cross-country skate skiing, but he gets done with that in his career, and he says to his wife one day, you know, honey, I'm going to take up professional golfing. And she's like, honey, you just don't take up professional golfing. It's something that you do your whole life, right, and become a professional. Now, quote me if I'm wrong, in about 6 to 8 months, you actually held your pro card.
Yeah, and I still have it.
He's a stud.
That is a sport, though, that humbles you, because it's very, very hard. In a different way, but very hard, so...
Man, I'm telling you, this guy's a stud. Yeah, he buried me today. But you know what? On the bike in the summer, you know. Okay, we're gonna get back at you again.
Going back
we're
and forth.
even. We can't do that. Look, fasting transforms lives, man. Hear it from these athletes.
I do. I really recommend it, and good luck, and see you after the fast.
January 2nd. Join us and join the group, Fasting for a Purpose. So I'll see you there. Your questions will get answered.